We can just keep talking about it. We think too often about it. We can just be cautious about it. I wanna get wild. Take me for a ride, boy. Show me outside, boy. No, it's been a while, boy. I wanna get wild. Before I started the video, I just heard this song in my mind. Maybe you can check it later or listen to it. I think it's from Cardi B and Normani. I mean, yeah. Since the channel is not monetized yet, you guys, I thought, why not? Why not marriage? Maybe there is a meaning behind it. So it talks about, I want to get to the wild side. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. So your person may be saying, I want to be wild with you. I think in a previous video, I said, I am becoming wild and wise like you. So the divine masculine was saying that, right? I mean, getting wild is a good thing, but if you lose your wilderness, your wild side, it's gonna be boring. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants a boring love story, right? You want adventure, you want fire, you want hot extremes, or yeah. Some of you guys may be into like camping or mountains, mountaineering, hiking. I mean, deep down I am. But partnering up with someone who also likes that. So let's see. How do they feel about you? I am inviting all the light beings, all the fairies and fairy folk into this reading so we can get some clarity and healing, you guys. So let's see. How do they feel about you? Okay, what do you need to know about this person at this time? Huh? What? Huh? What do you need to know about this person at this time? And thank you for the ongoing support. I really appreciate your comments. So interesting, playing with your bread. So this person may be acting a bit toxic at this time and actually playing with your bread. And it's interesting, you guys, right before this, I had a private reading with a Turkish person, of course. And she was in a twin flame connection, and she was talking about, she hired a contractor to remodel her house. And the person that she hired, they went into this twin flame type of love connection. But the man was laundering some of the money, I guess, and left her penniless or something like that, maybe a scam story, but nevertheless involving love. So it's interesting to make that connection, that man was playing with her bread basically and her own house, so playing with your bread. This person may be siphoning off of your abundance to make gold by themselves and not really share it for some of you. Yeah. I think today I have been thinking about this. Like, if you are on a connection with someone, if both of you are becoming much more abundant, also financially, then it's a nice connection to get into. But if one is really almost like an energy vampire, siphoning the abundance out of you and really making themselves abundant, one day or another, they're gonna lose it. And yeah, just stay away from people like that. I always take notice of that in my past love stories too. Like, if after I am seeing you, I am involved in you, if my peace is gone somehow, or if my abundance is falling, I associate with that. I make some, silent connections in the air and think like, yeah, like this connection is not good for me. No limits. This person may also want you to have no limits with them. Maybe they are intrigued because you have certain boundaries at this time and very strong at that. Maybe this person is used to people with no boundaries, so they can manipulate them in an easier way. Yeah, let's go. How do they feel about you? But more so, what do you need to know at this time about this person? What do you need to know at this time about this person? It's interesting, right? Playing with your bread. Creating a recipe for success. This person also may try to steal your formula for success. Maybe they realize that you are successful at something and they are trying to create or get the recipe for success. There is a manipulation energy here, creating a recipe for success, or with you their recipe for victory, it's just not working. Their tricks, it's not working. Mistakes are human. Hospital emergency room. Like I said, if you play with my bread, you're gonna be judged by God. You're gonna be put into the hospital bed. One day you will lose something. So be careful, you know. Hospital emergency room. This person may be hospitalized at this time, or if that is the case, that's because they played with your bread, and maybe now they are getting close to God and saying like, I am so sorry, I did a mistake, mistakes are human, you know, please forgive me. Yeah, but nevertheless this person it may be a new love interest as well, you know, but this person may be gossiping about you at this time, or maybe positioning some of their friends and actually making friends stalk you in a way, or for instance telling gossiping about you to a friend, and then the friend contacts you out of blue, that person you may not know about, and you know they may want to get close to you, but actually behind that there is your person. You know, I know all the tricks in the book, I know it all. High Priestess knows it all. They're having sleepless nights at this time, and they're also being nosy. Yeah, they're very much challenged by your boundaries. Maybe they tried you. Maybe they tried you like they did in the past with all the other love connections. They kind of had like a similar setup, and to see if you're gonna fall for it, if you're gonna lose your abundance, lose your drive, if you're gonna become confused over them, over how they act, or over how they play some mind games. And maybe they're seeing that, no, like, your piece is still there, you're not really mesmerized, not mesmerized, but you know, you're not really tricked. How do they feel about you? I have some sounds in my ear, as if like somebody's gossiping. How do they feel about you? What do you need to know about this person at this time? Not engaging with haters. I mean, you're saying to this person, if you are a hater or a secret hater, I'm not gonna deal with you, you know. I want a lover. I don't want a hater. I already have haters. But deep down, hate is a secret type of love, right? Not engaging with haters. Or this person may be masking themselves, opening up fake profiles, and you know, trying to get a reaction out of you, acting like a hater to throw you off your throne, or throw your balance off in a way, to trigger you, because you trigger them, you know. because you trigger them, or they can sense that, you know, you are fleeting. Train is moving, baby. You are fleeting. Yeah, they will regret doubting you, doubting your abilities, you know, having doubts about how strong you are actually, or how, I don't know, like how powerful you are, how respectful you are, maybe a God's chosen one. So they definitely regret doubting you. As you recognize your own talents at this time, you know, they may have doubted your talents. For instance, they may thought they may have had like developed a hater attitude towards you, maybe try to downplay your talents, think, or go into comparisons. So thinking like, no, like this person is not that talented. No, they are faking it. No, bitch, you are faking it. You just haven't realized it. So, anyways, this person is fixated on you at this time. They are fixated. Their eyes get bigger. Their pupils get bigger. But they also want to celebrate with you. So this connection may have started with in a rocky road, for instance, but nevertheless they do have love for you. Yeah, here it's saying open the door, I'm here. So suddenly, almost like a tower moment, they can apply force to your door. And I always get this fantasy in my love connections, like I am sleeping and somebody comes over, and right as I open my eyes, I'm like, whoever I am loving at that time, that person is right there. I always had that fantasy. It's not like an abduction fantasy, more so seeing someone in a physical form. So viral sensation, you may be a viral sensation at this time, or this person is realizing that you're gonna become famous, you're gonna be a viral sensation, or they're trying to analyze everything about you, and they are seeing that you're getting a lot of attention, therefore they are like fixated on you, thinking about, you know, how this person is successful at this time. What are they really faking? But they actually have some karmic burdens, maybe some third party issues, you guys. They do have karmic burdens. They are not that free. They are not that free. But they also deep down know that you have a heart of gold. Or as soon as they realize that you have a heart of gold, you are not faking it, you are not malicious, they may come with a surprise. They may come with a surprise. But this person is applying a lot of mind game or air energy. Air energy. It's not like they don't have love, they do have it. But they are in their head about it, and their head plays tricks, you know. It plays some tricks to them. Storm. Disappointed in people. This person may be very much disappointed in other people at this time. Maybe that's why they're having like difficulty focusing on you. But you know, love is a two-way street, right? Today I discovered some other musics. I'll give some previews at this time, because when it's monetized, I'm never gonna do that. Never gonna. Never gonna. One was this, Baby Daddy Free. Baby Daddy Free. Murder. Murder. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Anyways, guys. You are taking me to this person is saying you are taking me to places. Yeah, you're taking me to places. Just as I did, right? Anyways, close-mindedness. But they may actually be very close-minded about certain things, you know. Maybe they are not as open-minded as you are, and they are having difficulty, mostly in their mind, to accommodate who you truly are, or, you know, who you are authentically. This may be a secret admirer, or they are not courageous at this time. They may have some hidden feelings, but that feelings are almost like on a takeoff. They can see that you are the star and you are the prophecy, and they can also see that you are challenging the statu quo, you know. Okay, the last four cards, because they're also open. I mean, I think eventually, soon, this person is gonna make a move, knight in shining armor. Knight in shining armor. They're gonna be brave and noble with you, because I feel deep down that's who they are. They are actually brave and noble. But maybe as they were disappointed in other love stories or other people in general, they turned into the narcissists that they encountered. Because when you encounter narcissists, you kind of turn into them, right? You had to do healing. But deep down, they see that you are the queen bee in the market. Another song was this. Do My Thing by Erika de Cassier. Cashier. I just wanna... Ha yok. Okay, hold on. I just wanna do my thing. Go out to the club till the early morning. Jump around like getting over rejection. I don't really care that my baby calling. I just wanna ease my pain. No, I don't do nobody, no I'm ashamed. Wanna move my best I can. And if you're not down, get it on my way. All you want is hype, and I don't want it. Yeah. So anyway, two swans in a... I love being able to do this, because when channel is monetized, I'm not gonna do it, you guys. So let's enjoy when I sometimes do them, right? Two swans in a lotus pond. This may be a twin flame connection. Two swans in a lotus pond. Let me check the how many minutes, you know. So yeah, 18 minutes, okay. Let's get some other cards, you guys. Let's get some cards. Murder. So, how do they feel about you? You're faking it. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Vulnerability. They can see that you are very authentic and very vulnerable. Maybe they are guarded. They are not like you. Their biggest fear is being vulnerable with you or with anyone else. Maybe they think everybody else as enemy, and they didn't heal that part of themselves. You know, always guarded, because thinks, you know, like everyone is an enemy. I cannot give any personal info. I cannot really share any of my allow anybody in a way. So, but I feel like you are making this person's heart crack. So they are actually discovering their vulnerability with you. Yeah, discovering their vulnerability with you. This is confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown. So this person was actually looking for a way to really tread into the unknown. And I think you are that opportunity for this person to go into the unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Fuck rationality. I hate rationality. I really do. I mean, because my Mercury is also in Cancer, so the way I think is very emotional, you guys. I do have an Aquarius moon. I mean, deep down, I am also logical, but not the usual logic. Very futuristic logic. I don't like rationality anyway. And I was always challenged by like people, even in love connections, like rational people. If you understand how I really think, this is like a refined expression, you guys. What I mean is when I really let loose the Cancerian communication, it becomes crazy and nobody understands me. So they wanna follow their heart instead of their mind. Their mind is playing tricks on them. That's why they may have acted a little scared, let's say. So it's saying don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. They have been conditioned by society, by family, by everyone, by their life story to feel that, vulnerability is wrong. A lot of males, especially masculines, are programmed that way, right? But it's not true. I mean, if you're not vulnerable with someone, you're never gonna gain their trust, gain like have a vulnerable. If you're not vulnerable, then you're not authentic. When you're vulnerable, you are authentic and you are real. And that's what matters, right? Why are we incarnating? To find our authentic self. So, in order to have that, you have to be vulnerable. You have to let loose. Let loose. Intuitive nudges. They are receiving a lot of intuitive nudges from their spirit and their heart to follow up on this. Also, there may be some crown chakra activation where they're getting a lot of channeling through dreams as well, but also more so, third eye activation so that they could see a vision with you. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So, heart of cosmos. You have the heart of cosmos. You just have to connect with it in a way. So how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Strength. They can see that you are a very strong and very resilient person. You are very fearless. You are bold. So with the strength card, so they can see the lion within you. They are actually also more and more feeling more confident, more convicted, and more balanced to pursue this connection. They also, by seeing you, realize that finally they are not alone. Maybe their prayers are heard because maybe for a long time they felt like very alone. But they are getting their confidence back because now they can see that, they are connecting with you. They are seeking you. They are seeking your love, or they have been seeking your love for years and maybe finally found it, or seek your soul for years after connection and find the soul. That's really what they're looking for. But they're also trying to build up some courage, seek some strength in themselves to maybe make a move or open their heart to you. Open their heart to you. Make a choice, right? Eventually, they may be seeking guidance from others as well. Eventually, they're gonna have to make a choice. So, okay, how do they feel about you? So, alright, hold on. How do they feel about you? First of all, they see that you are a Queen of Wands energy, or they can get your sexuality, because we are all sexual people in the end, one way or another. We all transmit some sexual energy to certain recipients. Some people get it, some people don't, right? Some people dismiss it, some people are just don't get it. So what I'm trying to say is, not everybody can fully appreciate your sexuality, can honor your sexuality. But this person can completely see how much of a sexual energy you have, but also they can see all the intricate details of your sensuality, feng shui, sensuality or your sexuality, and it really taps into the right points, right chakra points in them. So it's almost like you turn them on. Sexuality. They want to have sex with you. I mean, I can also make that, right? Compassion. But they are also asking for your compassion, or they need to have some compassion for themselves. Maybe they are also hard on themselves about maybe a sexuality issue. Who knows? You know, maybe this person had a rough time accepting their sexuality. Maybe they do need to have forgive themselves for their past sexual history. Maybe diopside, Mother Earth. They see you as a very nurturing, very Cancerian energy with the Mother Earth, and you give them immense joy. You give me immense joy. You give me immense joy. You give me immense joy. So what do they wanna tell you at this time? What would be the message from this person's higher self to you? What would their higher self be telling you at this time? What would this person's higher self be telling Blop at this time? This person's higher self is saying, we have fun. You too must enjoy yourself. So have fun. Let loose. I don't want you to get sad over anything. I want you to have fun. I also want you to stand up for what you know is right. They're also saying, continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. So they don't want you to be stuck. They want you to actually grow and have a lighter energy with them. Maybe you also do have some karmic burdens, and maybe you are also hesitant about following your heart with this person. Maybe you are too cautious with them, for instance, and yeah. You are ready for a change of scenery, explore. This person may be saying that, I think you are ready for a change of scenery. I'm gonna change your world. I'm gonna change your world. Or I wanna explore with you. I wanna explore you. I want change in my life. I think you should too. Explore. Let's be an explorer today. But if they're having some mind problems, some therapy issues, they may seek professional help, or they may be advising you to take some professional help, when it's needed. That's more than enough, you guys. Actually, from the Dreamweaver's Oracle, last time we have seen the Coyote card. You guys remember? When Coyote calls your name. When Coyote calls your name. But I haven't read from the guidebook, so like I promised, I wanna read from the guidebook. When Coyote calls your name. Okay. Let's see what Colette is writing here. So it's about, let's see, because I think it's connected. So meanings are divine detours. So this may be a detour time for you, for both of you, almost like a suspension period. Maybe you deep down know that this is your kingdom partner or this is your divine partner, but there is a divine detour in the air, maybe some delays, who knows. What else? The value of not getting what you think you want. The value of not getting what you think you want. Maybe this person is challenging what you thought you wanted out of an ideal partner, There is a value in that. Discovering greater treasure when you're forced to change course. Maybe this person is forced at this time to change course, meaning maybe before they met you there was a third party going on, and now they are at a crossroads and they can see that they need to change course now, but are they realizing that there is a greater treasure? Who knows? So let's read from Colette. She is saying, sometimes you find yourself confused about your direction. I mean, yeah, like you may be thinking, is it the right choice? I made a move as such, but was it the right move? Is this person worth it? So you may be confused about your direction. You might have been so sure you were meant for this situation, this love, this job, or this thing, yet you're forced to walk away. Yeah, all the signs had been pointing to potential magic and fulfillment, but somehow things are not turning out the way you expected or wanted, right, you guys? When Coyote calls your name, you are being given a great gift. This apparent loss, detour, maybe it's not a loss but a delay more so, and you need to fixate yourself on your throne instead of giving into the connection if this person is not reciprocating, for instance. So this apparent loss, detour, or change of course has been set in motion to give you what you truly need. The dream weavers know the truth in your heart. They know the perfect reflections of your greatest dreams are already available and woven into the fabric of your life, just waiting for you to discover them. But they are meant to come in a different form than the one you have become attached to. I think this is important. But they are meant to come in a different form than the one you have become attached to. In this moment, it's important for you to surrender your expectations and trust in divine timing and form. Divine timing, but also form. When Coyote calls your name, you will know this way was the best way for you. After all, your life is woven through, and the new threads of your experience sparkle. There really was no loss or disappointment at all, only a new, meaningful adventure and a beautiful story to tell. So you make your own, reflections on this, you guys, because it may be connected to different, I feel like, scenarios. Anyway, this is a collective reading, right? You don't need to resonate with everything. That was it from me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this balming experience. I hope you enjoyed it. You're more than welcome to join the channel, comment your feelings, make it feel alive. Make the channel feel alive. Like the video, etc. Blah, 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 you guys. So I'm gonna be seeing you in the next one. Till the next time, namaste.